Mumbai band Something Relevant recently converted an abandoned cotton press into a beautiful studio and named it the Cotton Press Studios.
It's been like a dream for us to have a place for the last 4 or 5 years, and finally after a lot of looking like places all over the place, we finally found this place and it was just perfect. I mean, look at this, which studio has a 150-year-old cotton press inside, you know, it just adds character to the room. We want this to be the best place for bands to record all over the country. We've designed it in such a way that we've had a big room so that bands can record live together, because that's when like the whole vibe comes, you know. Obviously it's going to be a great place for us to really, it's like a massive woodshed for us to sit and practice and get better at our music and try out new things.
Along with the Something Relevant boys, Uday Benegal, Mahesh Tinaikar, Bobby Talwar, Warren Mendonsa, Ankur Tewari, Siddharth Basrur, Swanand Kirkire and Vishwesh Krishnamoorthy got together to jam and finalize their set for their upcoming performance at OML's Loudest Day of the Year. We were at this jam session.
I mean, it's just like an eclectic bunch of musicians with like I said earlier, like a goulash of songs. And I mean, like once you start a jam like this, the end result could be anything, and it's gone really positively, and I'm really excited about playing with these guys tomorrow.
Best thing about today, which we discovered, was that we all have similar sense of humor. So it was good fun laughing and cracking jokes and occasionally playing some music as well.
See, that's why you can hear. It's almost like. What the heck is this? It's some other version. Just do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a unbeliever? Don't believe not off. Anything. But it works, yeah.
Thanks, Stuart.
Oh, yeah. Audio happening. It's good. Yeah. Let's get it. Quite raw actually. Okay. Oh, thanks sir.
Talking about different streams of music, you know, when you say, you know, when people say that this is mainstream, this is not mainstream. So I think every music has to become mainstream, and every music, because music borrows, you know, like takes inspiration from here and there and everywhere. So I think this is the independent space is a great space to be in, and yeah, express freely whatever you want to say. And now there are people who are listening to it, and that's a great sign.
It's very exciting because I don't get to do this very often. I just play with my band mostly. So it's very interesting. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, and it's great. It's good to be here. It's always good to be amongst musicians that you respect and like to play with. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what we come up with.
And it's cool because all of us never played together. It's, you know, always awesome when you get together. And it's all stripped down and acoustic. There's no like, you know, big arrangements or anything like that. So it's keeping it real.
Point being, but instead of keeping that the same full out.
You want to break it down?
Break it down.
Yeah, even I'm.
Or whatever you guys riff or something.
Break it down. So when you do that. Yeah. And just break down.
I'm just it's really lucky to watch them at work, because it's kind of what it's learning that you can't really get anywhere else, you know. It's a lot of really bright minds, a lot of people who are at present, the people in this room are the pulse of the scene right now, and that sitting with them and watching them work is just, I guess it's life 101, eh?
The next day, the group performed the closing set at OML's Loudest Day of the Year. You'd never guess that they'd only practiced the set once. The audience flocked to the front of the stage, and the artists performed a collection of iconic tracks for a stellar finale to the event.
What's a king to a mob? What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to an unbeliever? Don't believe anything. Will we make it out alive? Alright, alright. No church in a while. What's a king to a god? What's a god to an unbeliever?